But it just breaks my heart for the students who got shot at. I pray for them that they're safe, that we're all safe.
First at 4, a mother in tears. Gunfire in another school. We are tracking the investigation, updates on the victims, and the status of the suspect. Michigan is launching a new campaign against opioids. Governor Whitmer outlines an ambitious goal and 3 steps to get there. Ben, any sign of a warm-up?
Karen, some of us are actually above freezing right now, which is a big improvement. But as we teeter on 32, could we see some freezing drizzle for the commutes? More on that right now. First at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. We do have breaking news first at 4. New information into the newsroom on the terror inside a Southern California high school. A 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl are dead, and 3 other teens are in the hospital after a student opened fire before class. Devin Skillion following the latest from the newsroom. And Devin, we just got some new information from police. What's the latest?
Exactly right, Karen. Police now say the suspect walked into the quad at Saugus High School in Santa Clarita around 7:30 this morning. That was Pacific time. Pulled a handgun out of his backpack and started shooting. He has now been identified as a student at the school, 16 years old. Police say he shot 5 students and then turned the gun on himself. So a 16-year-old girl was killed, and police just announced that 14-year-old boy that Karen mentioned has died at the hospital. 2 other 14-year-olds along with a 15-year-old have been wounded. The suspect is still alive and in the hospital, though in grave condition. Police say today was his birthday. The shooting sent students running from the school, some hiding out in nearby homes. Others were kept inside the school during a lockdown and then led out in that parade that we've become far too familiar with their hands held over their heads. At this hour, police are still reuniting parents with their children, an incredibly emotional process.
You won't let go of your daughter?
No, I'm scared.
It was very scary. We heard the 1 shot and then 4 after, and we just started running, and just all I heard was all these kids running and just screaming and calling their parents, and it was very sad.
Police say they were able to identify the shooter because of surveillance video, but also from the word from eyewitnesses. Investigators are searching his home now for clues about what might have led up to this moment. Police are interviewing the students there right now as they've come out of the school, also talking with the suspect's mother and suspect's girlfriend. They've arrived at the police station to talk to investigators. So we'll keep following it as it develops. More on this coming up here at 5. Karen, until then, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Devin. Deputies are investigating a deadly crash after pulling this car from a Washtenaw County creek. Now, the driver was killed in the crash, and you can see the car is burned. It was on fire when rescue crews got to the scene at Parker Road near Gross Road in Scioto Township. Deputies say the car went off the road, through a field, and then down into the creek. Right now, we're told weather does not appear to be a factor in that crash. Local jeweler is in court on charges stemming from an FBI investigation. Joseph Dumichel is charged with wire fraud. Now, investigators accuse him of not paying 3 customers he was doing high-priced jewelry deals with. We're told he recently declared bankruptcy, claiming he owed creditors over $20 million. The jeweler is not part of the business of the Dumichel Art Gallery in Detroit. Coming up, new at 5, more information on the charges and what the FBI says happened. Oh, that light snow did slow things down this morning, but I think, or at least we hope, the snow's gone for now. Let's check in with Ben Bailey to see where things stand. Hey, Ben.
Yeah, Karen, the snow is gone, at least from falling from the sky. But, man, you look out over Detroit, and that looks like a scene we'd see in January, not before Thanksgiving. Temperatures are hovering around that 32-degree mark. There is some very low clouds out there and a little bit of moisture, so there's the possibility that we could be seeing some freezing drizzle in spots here during the commute home. We've had reports of that in the western portion of the state, and as you look around, you can see a little bit of some radar returns, but so far, nothing all that impressive. We'll keep monitoring that. Temperatures tonight going to be moving down into the mid-20s. We'll see those numbers fall, but then rise again as we get later into the forecast. So the countdown to 40 is on, Karen. The question is, when will we get there? We'll answer that coming up. Back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is launching an ambitious campaign to fight the opioid crisis in Michigan. The goal is to cut opioid-related overdose deaths in half in the next 5 years. Back in 2017, more than 2,000 people died from overdoses. The new plan has 3 key steps: prevent misuse, offer high-quality treatment, and also reduce the harm caused by opioids. Whitmer says it's time to act.
This is a crisis that's hurting families in every community across Michigan, and it's not going away unless we make real, concerted, meaningful steps to protect our families and those struggling with opioid use disorder, and make sure that they've got the resources they need to recover.
Now, the state will start a $1 million ad campaign funded through a grant to address the stigma about opioid use. Now, those ads will give people a website for available programs as well as resources. Tomorrow is a key day in contract negotiations for the UAW, and that is the deadline for the rank and file to vote on the union's deal with Ford. Right now, all signs point to approval if that happens. That's 2 of the big 3 with agreements in place. General Motors finished up last month after that strike. Then the union can focus all of its efforts on Fiat Chrysler, where negotiations are ongoing. The public impeachment hearings took a break today, and the Trump re-election campaign has something to celebrate. The president's campaign manager tweeted his campaign raised more than $3 million on the day of the first hearing. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi now says the president's actions toward Ukraine amount to bribery, and bribery is an impeachable offense spelled out in the Constitution. The hearings continue tomorrow with the former ambassador to Ukraine taking the stand. Make sure to watch for NBC's live coverage. That starts tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock right here on Local 4. Of course, we'll also be live streaming it at clickondetroit.com. A jury is now deliberating the fate of former Trump confidant Roger Stone. The Republican operative is charged with lying to Congress and other charges connected to the Mueller Russian investigation. Prosecutors say Stone played a role in relaying information about WikiLeaks and hacked emails to the Trump campaign. The defense says Stone did nothing illegal and just made a mistake when he was peppered with questions about WikiLeaks. We'll let you know when the jury reaches a verdict. A World War II veteran living in Dearborn is finally getting the recognition he's deserved for 7 decades. He fought in the Battle of the Bulge and earned medals for bravery that he never received. Well, that all changed today. Local 4's Victor Williams was there to see the emotional ending of a very long journey.
So I'm going to give you this World War II hat.
World War II veteran Henry Kroll served our country with the ultimate valor.
This gentleman also participated in the Battle of the Bulge. Most of these gentlemen don't speak too much of it.
The 95-year-old soldier was one of only 17 survivors in a unit made up of 107 strong. Unfortunately, he never received the credit that he was due.
I think it means to him he's getting something that I think he'll cherish, and he would probably wished he would have had a long time ago. But he wasn't available the day they handed them out, so we're making up for that today.
Fast forward decades later, and today that recognition is finally here.
A little overdue, but definitely well earned, sir, so thank you very much.
Good Conduct Medal, the European, African, Middle East Theater Medal with 4 Bronze Stars, and the World War II Victory Medal.
The ceremony was made possible because of Jack Tate, the curator for the Dearborn Historical Museum, who spearheaded the initiative of getting Kroll his rightfully earned accolades.
Anything we can do for those men, we need to do them, and I'm saying that as a veteran myself.
All in front of a room filled with his family and friends.
Thank you again for coming.
And aside from the medals that Kroll actually received, he was also honored with several other awards at tonight's ceremony. Victor Williams, Local 4, back to you.
Oh, Victor, what a special story. But how did they find out, by the way, that Mr. Kroll did not receive his medals in the first place?
It was actually the Dearborn Historical Museum. They were actually doing interviews and trying to talk to veterans about their accounts behind enemy lines, and that's when they found out and made this entire thing take place tonight. So we are so thankful that they did that.
And what a great event to have his family there in the audience. Thank you so much, Victor, for sharing that with us. Still ahead, first at 4, we are getting a sneak peek at some of the first Black Friday deals. what that means for those truly savvy shoppers. Also ahead, there was a breakthrough overnight between Israel and militant Palestinians. We're going to talk about where things stand this afternoon. But up first, police reveal a big break in a case that had many of us shaking our heads in disbelief. More news in less than 3 minutes. Stay with us.